I almost forgot, y'all. So please, like and subscribe. I sure would appreciate it. Hit me up. Thanks, y'all. What's happening, y'all? 2023. I'm going to try and do a little studio tour for you all. Hope you enjoy it. Get to check things out here at the Envisage Recording Service. As always, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all's time. So let's get started. Start out with the Atom T7V monitors. Man, some great budget monitors. 7-inch woofer, ribbon tweeter, nice. I mean, what can you say? What can I say? They do the job for what I need. Nice. Next is the old trustworthy Yamaha NS10M studio monitors. Those bad boys are 22 years old. Nothing like the mid-range, to get things to, translate across different formats. They're the kings, of mid-range. I also have Rockville DPM 10B midfield monitors. They're midfield for a reason. You have to kick them back further in the setting because they're loud, but they're clean, they're crisp. I like them for that. Next, PreSonus Studio Mobile 192, and I use that for screen recording. When I have my little picture-in-the-picture and I want some good audio, that's what I use. Below that is my monoprice amp, to get things a little louder, kick it up a notch. That's what those are basically for. Now, my laptop, it's a MSI gaming laptop computer with 64 gigs of RAM and 4 terabytes of internal memory. It's a beast. I mean, it goes. It handles everything. I haven't had any problems with it whatsoever. So, nice investment. I also have the Akai MPC Live 1. I don't use it as much as I do some of the other stuff, but I got the extra memory. It's a beast. What can I say? I also have the PreSonus Atom. I use that every now and then. It's a nice piece. It's a little different, but like all the other pieces, it gets the job done. I have no complaints whatsoever. Next up is the Expressive Touch SE. It's different, you use it in conjunction with other instruments like with keyboards. It gives vibrato, gives it different tones, pitches, and different things like that. I have my TC Helicon Voice Live Play for harmony and effects. Nice piece. I mean, it's clear, clean, and I get real creative with that. I also have the TC Electronics DVR for reverb. It's based on an old school reverb. It has a little edge to it, a little bite, but it's nice. It's real nice. Don't get me wrong. I also have my Icon QCon Pro X controller mixer. Nice. I mean, keeps me away from the mouse. Nothing like that tactile feel. When you're mixing, knobs, buttons. It's nice. What can I say? And the piece that I probably use the most is the Native Instruments Machine MK3. Man, that thing is nice. What can I say? It's probably one of my favorite pieces here in the studio. Now, for my interface, I have the Audient ID44. Nice, crisp, clean. I mean, it speaks for itself, And with that, I have the Audient Nero monitoring system where I play all my speakers through, monitors everything, keeps it nice and clean. Uh, it just helps me, to hear things that I do want to hear and things I don't want to hear. Let me go with the Novation Nocturne Rotary Controller. I don't use it as much as I used to, but it's a nice piece, still works. Um, Sometimes when you have plug-ins, it's nice to have something to put your hands on so you can turn knobs and not have to use a mouse. Now for the keyboards. 22-year-old keyboard, the General Music SK760 sample playing keyboard. Nice. I mean, it's built like a tank, and it weighs as much too. I mean, it's heavy. 76 keys. It even has its own little 32-track sequencer built into it, so it can be a standalone keyboard if you need it. And the other keyboard that I use the most is the Roland FA06 sampler. I use it as a controller for pretty much everything. It's just nice, smooth. It has about, I think, maybe 4,000 sounds in it. It's nice. Next controller is a Nectar SE49 keyboard controller, and it, when I'm in producer mode, I'll put it up here on the mixing console and just go at it, so I can have everything in front of you as far as speakers and sound. I use that 49 keys, so it still has a little bit of, range as far as octaves, so it works out. Next is the Studio Logic Acuna weighted keyboard controller. Woo! I mean, it's weighted. It's nice. When I'm with smooth pianos or sounds that I want to really be lush and just, flow fluidly, I use that. Okay. Now I have the Digitech Vocalist VR. Once again, that thing is 22 years old. I don't use it as much as I used to, but every now and then, I'll slide it in there. I have a 2 monitoring system. I have an Acer and a Samsung TV that I use. The Samsung helps because it's, big, 55 inch, so I can see things clearly with no problems. And I have an old school Open Labs D-Beat. Oh my goodness. Those of you who know about the D-Beat, you just know. I have one, still use it. It's nice, still does its thing. And I have a total of, I think 11 or 12 acoustic panels throughout the studio, and makes a huge difference. I mean, when I'm in front of the monitors and I'm hearing things, no issues whatsoever. I also have everything sitting on my Argosy Nevis mixing desk, which is 22 years old. And I'm gonna tell you, that thing is heavy and put together well. And you can tell it's 22 years old with all the metal parts and wooden parts that are with it. All right, now for my video setup. I have a dual monitoring system set up, so I can go from one to the other when I'm editing videos. And I do all that on a MSI gaming desktop computer. It has 64 gigabytes of RAM and 2 terabytes of internal memory. A beast. I mean, it does what I need for it to do. And I play everything through audio with my Tascam UH700 audio interface, and it's nice. I've had it for a while, no problems whatsoever, and I just like having good sounding videos, and that helps. And I have my Tannoy Reveal monitors, which once again are 22 years old. The things that are 22 years old are from when I originally started the Envisage recording service at the old Fry School, which ended up turning into a bunch of business suites, offices. And I worked out there, and that's when I started back in the year 2000. And I've had that equipment since then when I first started. And it's held up 22 years. I mean, who could complain after 22 years of equipment still working, and I still utilize it. I still have other things. I still have my original mixer, the Yamaha RM800. I was using it for a while to try and do some different type of mixing, and it was okay. It's older. I just went back to being in the box because that's what I'm used to. It makes a huge difference for me, and that's what works for me. So that's just a taste of my studio, of course, the Envisage recording service. If you guys stayed tuned in until the end, I appreciate it. What can I say? This is what I do. This is what I enjoy. This is me. Music has always been a big influence in my life, and producing and making beats is what I do. So you can always hit me up on Facebook, my website, Instagram. I'm across different formats. So I appreciate y'all. And if you didn't know, check out my latest single that I did back in November. It's called The Ugly Truth. Just type in Juniverse, JUNIEVERSE, 2 words, and just check it out. I have other stuff coming, so be ready. New year, new things, new thoughts, new concepts. Plan on working with more people, getting things done, and we'll see what happens. So I appreciate y'all. Thanks for checking me out. Peace, y'all. What can I say? Thank you.